Hi, good evening everyone. It's Priti Raichura here, doing a live broadcast like we always do on a Thursday evening. Well, today I am speaking to award-winning Amit Vadera from Upfront Sound, and yes, it's a little bit of a different setup that you're normally used to. We are at the same location. We are keeping a social distance, aren't we? We are. Look, we're about 2 meters away from each other. Sarah's coming here. But today is all about the wonderful work that Amit has been doing for many, many years, and what makes him one of the best DJs here in the UK. A very warm welcome to you, Amit, on my live broadcast here tonight. And thank you for joining me and inviting me to your little setup here. It's absolutely wonderful, and I love these love signs here. So big shout out to Prop and Play for setting this up here tonight, because it looks absolutely wonderful. In fact, I feel I'm at a wedding reception.
I thought I'd create that vibe for you here today, that party in my mind.
Well, do you know, with all these weddings that we organise and we plan, and then all of a sudden, with everything, it's not happening because of COVID-19, I'm actually really, really missing it. All my event managers are really missing it as well. But I'm so happy to see this.
I thought that's why I do a setup like this, so it feels like that we are at a party,
Absolutely. Now, Amit, for those people that are joining us here live tonight, I know lots about you, but for their benefit, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so my name's Amit. My company is called Upfront Roadshow. And I've been in the business for about 21 years now.
Wow, you're giving away your age. Don't you think he looks really young? Oh my God!
I don't even know if I'll tell you when I started. So yeah, about 21 years. I've been in this music industry and the business of the wedding industry as well. Playing at many different events, going abroad as well. It's been absolutely brilliant, my journey from as a little boy and growing up. I actually was a drummer, so I first started. Not a drum player, actually a proper drummer about 5 years. But my mum never bought me a drum kit, so she said it made too much noise, and then I got inherited some vinyls from one of my uncles. That's my mum combined 2 little turntables, and she didn't know what turntables were anyway. But she actually, said, yes, if you want them. And that's where my journey started. Up from there, really, and I started to practice in my bedroom. And from there, people used to call me to come to my house parties. We used to carry our records around, going to people's houses. And my journey just started for a couple of lighting, and from there we moved and grew even up to a bigger.
Oh my God, that's absolutely
and I'm here today, huh?
Yeah, that is so good. So you started at such a young age. I'm not going to ask you what age, but you said you've been going for 21 years, and you've won a few awards as well. Tell me about your awards.
Yes, so it's a Leicester award, and it's called the Lagas Award. Mm-hmm. And then I just got told I'd been entered for these awards, and I never thought I was going to win it. And we turned up there, and there were other DJs, as much as good as me as well. Mm-hmm. And it came down to the last 2 DJs, and when they said Upfront Sounds of Phonics, it made my day. It was absolutely brilliant to win that award.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, we've had the pleasure of working together on a number of occasions at wedding receptions, so I certainly do know how good you are. Now, I know that when we last spoke last week, when we met for that coffee, we did a little live broadcast then as well. You actually said you're going to get me behind the desk and you're going to teach me how to learn some of the tricks of the trade. Now, obviously, for those of you that watch my live broadcast from the radio on a Friday, yes, I am a radio presenter, but I've never, I don't know what the hell this is, but it looks all very posh. It looks all very nice. It looks very fancy. You know that I'm a Bollywood fanatic. You know that because when we're at weddings, when we're at reception parties, you know that I like a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Along with the bride. I always do that, don't I? I always do that. But it's really nice because I also know that when we have done weddings together, you are always there to meet the bride and groom. You like that personalisation. For those bride and grooms that are watching right now, bespoke music is really in at the moment. You use the vibe together.
Yes. Bespoke music. So, when we get the bride and groom down, we come in, they can do a playlist. There's special songs like the First God, the Takes of Things. They even do wedding kind of music as well at the same time. It's Gujarati kind of traditional music now, you know, incorporating the name of the bride, and the groom, you know, as the bride walking down and you'll say her name and that. So we've got special artists in India, you know, like contacting that and they contact, you know, to get it done for them. So, yeah, definitely, you know.
So as long as we've got enough time, we can have bespoke Lugna gifts made for the bride and groom. So that's like really, really good. I know that lots.
And even also music as well, you know, some of the instruments, the flute and the piano and the tablas I use. I actually get all that made by special artists in India and get that to, you know, send down to me. So
wow, that's really good to know, because that is certainly something that lots and lots of people nowadays request. They want it to be so personal from the minute the groom gets there, from the minute the Janni Gaddi arrives. They want that personal touch, and of course, I know I've seen the quality of work that you bring to any wedding, and not just weddings, events as well. I know that you've got a few events that are still coming up, and you were at a party last weekend, weren't you?
Yeah, last week.
Party for just 30 people.
So it was a Sagai party, a Chundri party. So after 7 months, it was my first party that I'd done, you know, after all this lockdown happened. So it was kind of, you know, everything was new to me as well. As I was actually driving up to the venue, I was a little bit scared myself to go, because I didn't know what was going to be happening. But when we got to the venue, and as soon as I opened everything up, you know, put my music, everything just came back to me, that just like, it was naturally, you know. But being at the Sagai, you know, with the family, everyone was in their own kind of bubble in the families. There was a lot of social distancing going on as well. You have to like sanitize your hand if you came, you know, to do Vadera on the stage and that as well. Getting your food as well at the same time. The bins were provided around the room where everybody had to chuck their rubbish. People were serving the food also, you know, they were protected with all the gear and everything as well. But it was actually kind of nice, and I think it was just happy for everybody just, you know, just to be at that event, and you know, and it was just a big change for everybody. I mean, there was a lot of announcement that had to be made from the starting when we started, just letting people know how they can go and move around and make sure you're in your bubble family. And it's mostly for the, you know, the old people as well, you know, just taking care of everybody. But otherwise, you know what, it's absolutely brilliant. You know, I had such a big smile on my face, you know, once everything started. And actually, I just got a text today from the bride's father saying, you know, Amit, you did an absolutely brilliant job, and everybody was happy with you. So,
and that always makes such a difference. And when you've been out of practice in this business, or certainly in the wedding business, when you've been out of practice, because normally we're booked up every single weekend, especially during this season now. And at the moment, you know, it just seems that, well, for many months we were all just kind of thinking, oh my gosh, what's happened? But now it's slowly picking up, and we know that the government has said, you know, you can have small weddings for up to 30, and I know that they pulled the plug again last week.
That's right, on Friday, It's kind of strange as well, because it says you're not allowed wedding receptions, but then I was allowed to do this engagement. So it's kind of mixed messages.
Well, that's the thing. So what's the difference between an engagement, and I know it was an Indian engagement that you had, so you still have music.
Probably wedding receptions, people probably just end up getting drunk and they'll all start probably dancing and hugging together, or you know, but yeah, hopefully everything should be picking back up, you know, fingers crossed and that. I have got a couple of wedding receptions I'm gonna, you know, in October, so just waiting for them to make sure that they're still going ahead, but yet can't wait.
No, absolutely, and I'm going to be joining, you know, those people that have got a small wedding at the end of August.
Well, we're not supposed to be going away like 2 weeks ago to some destination wedding, right?
Exactly.
We got cancelled. I think it's time, probably 2 weeks, you know. I think just, you know, just coming up to the end of August, right?
Yep, absolutely, and that's the thing. You know, the borders, they open, they close. Spain's now, you know, back in kind of lockdown again. So again, it's very difficult for people like you and me that had planned, because we planned for Hithan's wedding and, you know, Hithan and Vandana's wedding, and unfortunately, you know, it couldn't.
You know, we might even see a lot of destination weddings now, you know, depending on everything what's happening here. You know, people might be, you know, going abroad and doing that.
Well,
I've had a big journey as well with destination weddings. So from Lisbon to Abu Dhabi, I've been to Goa about 3-4 times.
I know, of course.
Santorini was lovely as well when I went out there as well. So, I'd love to, you know, be a destination wedding, just be out there.
Well, absolutely, destination weddings would be absolutely awesome, because, of course, you know, the government. But in some of those countries, there's not as many restrictions as there are in this country, and of course, you can get married in the open there.
That's right.
So, you know, if it's a beach wedding, you can have a beach wedding for up to 100 people. In fact, I was speaking to colleagues of mine in Malta, were saying, look, bring them over. The same goes for Italy, same goes for Spain, but unfortunately Spain is in lockdown at this moment in time. But hopefully, very soon, it will start getting a little bit.
We'll make a deal, they have to take both of us out, right? Otherwise we're not going to be coming out.
Absolutely.
And the rest of our entourage crew as well.
Yeah, buy one, get one free. Yeah, that's right, buy one, get one free. You definitely, it's always really, really nice when the whole team that know each other go out together, and you know that you can smash it,
right,
basically.
yeah,
that any wedding that we attend, it's always been the case. It's always been the case when we're at any wedding together, we have always delivered, top class,
especially when you've got the right team, right?
Yeah,
me working with you at the same time, and you're hosting, I'm playing my music, we bounce back off each other.
That's
We've got,
right.
the photographers,
Yeah.
the mandap people, and when you actually got that one big team that, what they're doing, it just makes life so easier.
Makes it so much
and our job is to make sure, the bride and groom are their happiest day of their life, and make sure all the guests, just enjoy themselves, right?
Yeah.
And then, it's
No, I totally agree. Now, I'm still looking here, staring at this.
They get too confused.
Now, I know that when we are at weddings or reception parties together, I'm on this side, you're on this side, and it's like every time I need an announcement made, either as like the host sometimes because, the master.
You make my life easier.
I make your life easier. But the evenings I don't like to touch. I like to leave it to the professional DJ. So, I'll come up, I will never overstep this line. But today I'm standing behind the decks, and I did warn all you people, I'll be doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this. And I bet you're going to teach me.
You might have to swap, I'm going to have to go to hosting. And
you're going to have to become a planner, and I'm going to have to be one of those. Now, why am I even doing this? And what are these actions? You've got to do a little bit.
It's moving the music forward and back as well.
Yeah.
And once you learn the art of doing a bit of scratching, that's what it's used
It's all
for
the
as well.
scratching.
Yeah.
All these different hand
Today we're just going to keep it basic for you, right?
Do that,
and then you might have to come back and
Yeah, no, absolutely. So a few weeks ago, I was speaking to Breeze Events, who was they were on my show. And Breeze Events, they run a bar company based in London, and we had a mocktail masterclass, and he was getting me to go like that, like that. And I was sitting at home in my studio then, and I was going like this and mixing the drinks. But today I'm not going to be doing this. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of this. So depending on which supplier I'm talking to each week, the actions change. So today it's going to be this. I've already done this. And maybe when I'm speaking to I don't know, maybe a decor company
or a dance company,
I'll be building blocks. I'll be building mandaps. Who knows? But carry on staying tuned. Because every Thursday, we do have these live broadcasts. And in fact, guess what? Amit, if you remember, we had that conversation about going back up about 6 months ago. We were planning that Bollywood wedding in Italy, if you remember.
Yes,
it got cancelled just before lockdown.
Right.
Well, in the next few weeks, I'm actually going to speak to another Bollywood singer. I'm not going to say who it is right now, or shall I? Shall I? Go on, and I'll say who it is. It's actually going to be Tanvi Shah, the one who sang Jai Ho, Jai Ho.
Right,
She's going to be live with me. I won't be at the same location because she's based in Mumbai, but we'll be talking to her on the 23rd of August, and that will be a different time. It's a Sunday afternoon, so that more people from around India and the UK can join in. So that's Tanvi Shah on the 23rd of August.
Okay.
And of course, that big Bollywood wedding that we were supposed to have will still take place next year. And of course, we'll be speaking to Tanvi Shah a little bit more about that as well in the next couple of weeks when we speak to her.
To that.
But come on then, Amit. You know what?
Are you ready?
Let's change roles. You tell me what's going on.
Okay.
It all does look really. Oh my God! There's even this.
Yes, that's your sanitized USB stick.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what am I going to do with this?
So we just move your notes up.
Okay.
So as you can see, just here, there's a USB port just there, and you might just need to move that phone a little bit. You just lift that up and insert the USB.
Look at this, it's bossing me around. I normally do that to
Even
my
the headphones are being sanitized as well. Even the wires being done for you as well.
This is what you've got to do. This is what you've got to do.
Yes.
And we are taking it really seriously, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because we know that we have had inquiries from, clients that want to still continue with their wedding plans for the rest of this year, and they have been asking us questions, how are we going to adhere to social distancing? Well, look, Amit has just said, these have been sanitized, even the USB stick has been sanitized, and in terms of from the planning side, and my event managers will also ensure every person that comes through that door, we check their temperatures and we ensure that their hands are being sanitized. So we are fully trained, we are all fully trained in making sure any wedding can be as safe as possible.
Safety for everyone is first.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've inserted your USB.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can see, just under the green light, it says USB 1. If you like to press that.
Sorry, where? Oh,
No, just up here. And just above that, USB 1, yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and there's a folder there. There's a little round.
Oh, it's got my name on
Yeah,
it.
so if you just press that.
There you go. Press the Okay, excited.
Yeah, press that.
Press it.
No, yeah, so go back up against the folder. So
Yep.
like that. So that's up and down.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and press on that. And what does it say over there?
It says
Priti
Raichura, award-winning wedding planner. Oh, sexy. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting all
and there's a list of tracks for you over here. Okay,
so I've got to pretend though. I've got to put on that DJ voice. So obviously, being a radio presenter, I don't know how to present myself and broadcast. But when you're doing the whole DJ side of it, it's like yo yo, what?
Are you guys ready to party, huh?
Yeah, a little bit of that. Okay, so you're going to teach me some of that lingo stuff. Okay,
Press the button again,
that's it, yeah?
and you have a list of tracks. So I know from when you write that what you always keep telling me, and when you get this right.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you like to pick a track and press anything again, then so pick on one of these tracks what you
Okay,
write.
so
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, let's go to. Okay, let's go to that one.
Yeah. Okay, so press the track. Yeah, press the track.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, that's the spot. The other one, that one.
Okay, go
Okay,
back
go
up
back,
again.
go back.
Yeah,
I want that
press
one.
it again.
Yeah.
And so it says load
Load
to that
that.
one or two
Yeah.
to press 1,
One.
and
Yeah.
you have it over here. So if you can press channel 1 there,
Yeah.
okay, put the headphones on.
Watch me, guys. Yeah. Oh, I can't hear anything. I have to put the phone on.
No, because you've not pressed play yet.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so if you press play, you won't hear anything. Just do that. Okay. So what I
Can
want
you
you to
hear it?
not yet at the moment, because I've not got you up yet with the volume
I
at the
can't hear
moment.
you.
So what I want you to do is
Yeah.
spin that back. And
Yeah.
just take the track back to the beginning again, or you can just press that.
Can I press
Yeah,
that?
press that.
Okay.
Hold that like that. Okay, now forward again. Go back a bit. Okay, now if you put your hand there,
Yeah.
and do a bit of that. That's it. And then after 3, I'm going to say let go, and then the
Yeah.
music's going to play.
Okay.
Okay, guys, are you ready?
Yo,
Priti
guys,
is
are you
live.
ready?
DJ Priti, are you ready? Here we go.
Oh God, one more remix.
दिल धड़काए और सीटी बजाए, दिल धड़काए सीटी बजाए, बीच सड़क पे नखरे दिखाए सारे हो करके इशारे, हो लड़की हो लड़की ओ लड़की आंख मारे ओ लड़की आंख मारे ओ लड़की आंख मारे।
जहाँ जहाँ जाऊँ मेरे पीछे पीछे आए, गली गली के आशिक
Amit, yes, it's Priti Raichura, DJ Priti Raichura. I've had a change of career here tonight from Upfront little unit in your house. Don't need you anymore. Might as well. I like it.
You have to go. Oh, in fact, just leave me here.
It's really cool. Those two guys think are doing such a wonderful job. Check it out.
Okay.
You be quiet. Sorry, I'm not supposed to talk to it, am I? I'll stick to being a planner, shall I? Right. Okay. Oh, I stopped it.
Okay, so what you did is you went back to deck 2 again, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so pick the song again.
Okay. Let's go to that one.
That's slow
Oh
one?
God.
That's a slow one. First dance.
Yeah, like a first dance.
First dance. Let's have a first dance.
Okay, so press that and move it to deck 1. Put your headphones on, press number 1. And press play, you should be able to hear it in the headphones. Okay, you spin it back to the beginning of the track. Back through that way. Yes, go back, keep doing it. Get right to the beginning of the track. Okay, you got it, yes? Great. Got it, so what you're going to do is do that now and bring that up. So we are getting romantic. This is what I would say.
First dance.
कहता है पल पल तुमसे होके दिल ये दीवाना कहता है पल पल तुमसे होके दिल ये दीवाना एक पल भी जाने जाना मुझसे
2 years.
I know you get booked up all the time.
Yeah.
Is a deposit.
So this one we need especially for you.
And when you do get married, we have this song as your first dance song.
Yeah, exactly. When she gets married, she can't get married without my permission. You know that. That's the deal we have. That's cool. That's really, really cool. I love that. I love that.
Too complicated, right?
Yeah, right. Shall we do another one? Let me see if I can do it on my own.
Okay, without me saying anything.
Okay, I'm gonna try. So, yo, guys, you're watching the live broadcast with DJ Priti Raichura. Messages. Oh yes. Love. I'm gonna go to some messages because I think. Because I've never done this kind of platform before. Never had this platform, so let me try. Right, so we've got some love, they're nice to hear. Thank you. Yo, Kupali. Just saying yo. Chanda Bendias, you know the priest, yeah, the lady priest. So thank you for
Hi,
joining
Chanda
us.
Ben. Hope you're very well, keeping safe. Hopefully, we shall be at some weddings very, very soon.
Ricky Vadera saying, looking good guys, fantastic work for the wedding of this week. Thank you.
Hi, Ricky.
Yeah, and a big shout out to everyone.
Yeah, actually, Ricky used to be a DJ, you know.
Oh yes, that's what you did. So yo.
He's my cousin and used to watch me, wanted to be like me as well.
Well, look, I'm trying to be like him today, and I'm like doing a little bit of this from doing a little bit of that. So yeah, Pragnesh from Coventry is also joining us. He's saying two greats, Amit, the legend of dance floor, and Priti, the award-winning wedding planner. Thank you very much. Pragnesh saying DJ Priti Raichura. Yo, look, I've taken over. Am I good enough, Pragnesh? Am I good? Reshma Vadera Sharma saying, awesome guys. Dream team, thank you very much.
Reshma.
And Pushpa Mac also saying, wow. Yeah, let's have a few of those wow moments. And I do want to give a big shout out to the wedding industry that are watching and tuning in here tonight, because I've seen that lots and lots of people have been really disappointed. You must have seen,
That's right.
like when the government pulled the plug with just with 24 hours notice. I mean, it takes long enough to organise a wedding, right?
As it is, yeah.
And then
yeah.
it takes just as long to cancel one. So when they pulled the plug last week and saying no wedding receptions without any justification,
people getting ready as well to start everything back up, and it's just so hard at the moment.
It's so hard, and for those bride and grooms that have been working really, really hard to bring their wedding together, a big shout out and a big social distancing hug to all of you, because I know it really is difficult.
You're gonna let me hug you in Diwali. Listen, do you think that'll be
well, maybe.
Only when it's Diwali.
Only when it's Diwali. No, absolutely. Hopefully by then things will have calmed down and there'll be a little bit of normality, whatever.
So I had around about 35 bookings for this year, and mostly my clients have all moved to next year, as long as the date is free. And then we've got all the people that do want to get married in 2021 as well. So
we've got loads of new inquiries.
Yes.
Plus all of this year's.
Yes.
So next year,
with the DJ company, all the DJs, we're all trying to work together, to make sure that we're looking after everybody, I've been working with all the DJs, and everyone's all my good friends and that, and it's good to work with everybody in the industry, and help everybody out as well. We got all the Leicester DJs, out there, hopefully everything should get back to normal and we'll be all back partying again.
No, absolutely. So what makes you different to the others? And you're absolutely right. A big shout out to all the DJs, because I work with every single one of you guys, and everybody is really, really fab at what they do. So, and I'm not just saying that, I genuinely mean it. We just happen to have a wedding that's been postponed, which is why we were talking, and we said, let's do this live broadcast and let's, speak to everybody live on the broadcast as well. But what makes you that little bit different?
As I say, I come with a lot of experience.
Yeah.
My music crates, and I've been collecting music. Even if I've been doing this for 21 years, I've been probably collecting music when I was probably the age of 5, right?
Wow.
And my family were all in the wedding business as well, from when I started as a little kid, from doing mundubs. My uncle's still a DJ as well, which he helps me out playing wedding music as well. I think it's just my personality, and when people actually walk into that room, I want to create that vibe, and my music, where people are singing along at the table, that they're enjoying it. And I wouldn't say I'm special than anyone else. I'm like everybody else. We all have our own kind of unique style, the way we play, the way I talk, everybody has their own unique kind of stuff. But I am good. I know that.
I know you're good. So have I passed the test today?
Yeah, I think you have. Yeah, I think if you could probably get about another 1 or 2 tracks without me assisting you.
I'm going to try that.
Okay, cool.
But why is it? And I know there is a handful of good female DJs.
Yeah.
But why is it that the whole kind of DJ industry is predominantly all led by males? Why do you think that is?
I don't know, probably their moms might be too strict or something.
Well,
but there are a lot of female DJs coming up, and I've actually had some requests, especially when I do Muslim weddings as well. They have their female kind of mix, so they would like a female DJ as well. So I do have a couple of female DJs that I use that I would send to the party. You can be one. You can do it.
I'm going to join Upfront Sounds. Amit from Upfront Sounds. Yo yo yo.
Yo yo yo.
Is that what I was supposed to say? Or was that my own?
That's your special. That's your special.
So what am I supposed to say? What's the right lingo? So if I had, now I know when I'm doing the whole master of ceremonies, so I would say a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to the wedding ceremony of Hiten and Vandana, because that was the wedding that got postponed, in Italy that we were supposed to fly out to. But so I know how to do the whole master of ceremonies, so that's the voice I would put on.
Okay.
But when I'm behind the decks, the yo 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 isn't going to work, is it?
No, it's not.
You're not.
You might do afterwards when the people
You're
on the
not
dance
impressed.
floor.
I can see.
No.
Are you guys impressed? Are you impressed when I go yo yo yo? So all the other DJs that are watching and tuning in tonight, is the whole yo 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 acceptable?
Yes, if you're happy with that,
can I keep it? It could probably be my trademark.
Yeah, it's unique.
If I joined Upfront Sounds as a female DJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll do the yo yo yo, but go on, teach me some really funky kind of DJ kind of lingo?
You could say it's time to get the party started.
It's time to get the party started.
The music is big, fat, and loud.
Is big, fat, and loud. So I have to put a little bit of emphasis.
It's the time to disco.
It's the time to disco. Oh yeah, that's a track. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we could do a little bit of that and a little bit of this. But okay, so let me try again.
Okay. So.
Okay, I'm going to try and do
it
this.
to you.
I'm going to say yo yo yo. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the time to now get that party going. I know in a very short while the bride and groom are going to be coming right through that door. But at this moment in time, I really do need DJ Amit Vadera back because I'm just a planner. I am just totally blagging it here tonight. But
so we'd say let's get everybody to stand up when we see our lovely bride and groom walking through those doors. We want a bit of clapping, we want a bit of shouting. I don't care what you do. Just make some noise and let's make sure we give the bride and groom a very big, warm welcome. And you have your song ready.
Right, yeah, okay. I think we can have that song ready. So very shortly.
Okay, just go up onto there and I'm going to leave you.
Oh,
so,
yes.
Okay, so
very shortly.
So as press to deck 1.
Yeah.
Okay, press the again. The same thing, yeah. So it loads onto deck 1. Press play and just listen to it on the headphones first. So make sure you got the tracks.
Yeah.
Guys, don't worry, the bride and groom are on the way, just standing outside the doors. Sorry, the DJ is just getting the song ready, so you might have to just wait 30 seconds. So have we got the song ready?
Yo, we've got the song ready.
Okay, so that's the volume button. Just put the volume up a little bit and... Please receive the bride and the groom. Let's give them a big round of applause. Let's tear the roof down.
ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਟੋਲਾ ਲੱਗੇ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਖ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੂਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਪਟੋਲਾ ਲੱਗੇ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਖ ਨੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੂਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਉਹ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੂਟ ਕਰਦਾ
Amit, yours.
And I think people, might be live right now. People might be people will be going back to this. I'm pressing that live
Thank you. Just said you guys rock. Thank you for that. We also have a message here from Nina saying, oh my god, I wish I could join your party. Thank you very much, Nina, for that message as well. Like I said, please broadcast, do feel free to share this live broadcast. It's a little bit of fun. It's about keeping the wedding industry right at the top because at the moment people don't know what's going on. For all you bride and grooms that are also watching, of course, those of you that had to postpone your weddings to next year, we are here for you. From my perspective as a wedding planner, I'm certainly there for you to hold your hand all the way through to your journey. But also, you've seen what Amit is all about. He's a fantastic DJ. So for those of you that want to make contact with Amit, give your details.
Yes, so you can find me on Instagram, on Facebook, majority, Lester kind of knows me anyway, so mostly, my wife is like word of mouth and that, so, talk about social media, Facebook, drop us a message, myself or people, we're here to make sure that people, because your wedding will be a day to remember, and especially for all your guests.
And once again, a big shout out to Prop and Play, for this amazing
And they
setup.
also have sweet cards, they've got photo booths as well, the lettering as well, but just kind of become new to the business, so I said, I'll give you guys a hand starting up on that, so looking forward to working with them.
Brilliant. So follow them on Insta, Prop and Play. If you're not already following following them, please do so. That's proper play. Guys, thank you for this amazing setup. And thank you, Amit, for this. Now, Amit, you're going to carry on. I'm going to let you carry on and play. I want to see you. The stage is all yours. I'm going to go off. I'm going to pretend that I've got to come and make, I've got to come and whisper.
So I'll play about a couple of 3 tracks,
Okay.
and then mix a little bit up for you guys and that.
You do that. But from me, Priti Raichura, luxury wedding planner, a very good night for all of you. I am going to leave you for a short while with Amit. He's going to carry on playing a few live tracks, but I will be back on the 23rd of August when we have the Bollywood singer joining us live all the way from Mumbai. The lady who sings or who sang J Paul. That's like J Paul, that one.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one.
I'm not going to attempt to sing it, but Amit, over to you.
Okay. So I'm going to mix a couple of tracks in. You can take the wire off, and I've got my own headphones as well here. Oh, I need the wire actually. You can take the headphones, sorry.
Oh, there we go.
That's great. I bet
Steve Bola, great guys, great guy, a great roaster.
Girl, you're my chamakachalo. Where you go, girl, I'm gonna follow. What you want, girl, just let me know. You can be my chamakachalo. Shorty, I'm gonna get ya. You know I'm gonna get ya. You know I'll even let you be my chamakachalo. Yes, I said, Mara, aja nachi ke dikhane. Ameri hone aja pari da dilane. Ameri yakkiyon se yakkiyon milane. Hum dono nakhi re ka. Wanna be my chamakachalo. Wanna be my chamakachalo. Wanna be my chamakachalo. Wanna be my chamakachalo.
We have got the party started this evening here today. DJ Priti is in the house. Ladies and gents, it's absolutely brilliant, guys. Hope everybody who's tuned in has had something to talk about. We will be back in the industry, myself and Priti, looking after all your wedding needs. Party people out there, I have got 2 more songs. My mom is waiting. My food is ready this time, actually. We're going to lock off on 2 songs. Big up to the camera crew, prop and play. Absolutely brilliant. And everybody else in the wedding industry, guys. Much respect to you guys. Stay safe. Peace out. Love. Thank you.
Yo, 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 guys, it's DJ Priti Raichura here. It's been a fabulous, fabulous evening here with award-winning DJ Amit Vadera. Thank you so, so much, Amit Vadera. That was my job. do you know what? I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. And I know all the people that are joining us are absolutely loving it. Big shout out to Jannav and Priti Raichura. She said you did her wedding. She's just sent a message. Big shout out to her. Also Chandni Vadera. She's saying hi as well. So thank you very much for your message. One more track before we end tonight.
पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा ओ जदों नच पैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा तू घंटी बिग बैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा ओ जदों नच पैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा
Hey, not forgetting Mr. Harvey, percussionist team, my door players. We will be back very soon. Big shout going out to Mr. Harvey.
लाउड स्पीकर ते मांडोना वजदी ओ लाइके वारिसिन फैल करते कबूतर वारगी ओ मेमा फिरदी गुलाबी शेर दा रंग है फिरंगी रखी तू सांभ के आ सानू ते लगदा 100 साल तो चंगी जगह कोई नहीं है बदिया तू घंटी बिग बैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा ओ जदों नच पैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा तू घंटी बिग बैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा ओ जदों नच पैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा
We are keeping it live, ladies and gentlemen. Priti and myself, Upfront Sounds, Mr. Vadera, are in the house, guys. Any shout outs to give to anybody? Sheila from Norfolk, how you doing? And Ritesh as well. Good evening.
Big shout out to Yogesh Taylor from PR Media and of course to Chan Palmer as well. So thank you very much for joining us here to make this live broadcast as simple and as entertaining as can be. another shout out to your son there.
Aryan, he's learning, you know, he's going to be the next upcoming, DJ. Come and say hello, Aryan. We are going to get him. But he said, he doesn't want to do no wedding stuff. He wants to be in the clubs,
Really?
Yeah.
Aryan, how old are you? 13. He's just 13. Oh, wow. And your dad, I reckon he started, he said he started when he was 5. So you're going to be taking over
the
his
drums
role.
at 5 and probably about the age of 10, yes.
And he's been thinking, I'm able to take over from, DJ Amit Vadera from Upfront Sounds. But from the whole team here tonight, a very good night to all of you. We will be back again with a live broadcast on the 23rd of August when I have Tanvi Shah joining me all the way from Mumbai. But from Amit, Vadera, myself and Aryan, a very good night to all of you. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.